We had to bring in our very own super fan. You and I didn't know this was a thing, but Jim Stratman here, lifelong Bengals fan. It's been a tough life for you.
It has been so hard, so hard. I'm 26 years old and I've known nothing but mediocrity and losing. So this year is a fresh change. I absolutely love this year.
I know we're all excited. I've always liked the Bengals, you know what I mean? But like you say, they've been hard to root for a long time.
Yeah, and growing up in northern Kentucky, I mean, you are born into that fandom whether you want to be or not. And so finally having something to look forward to and cheer for after so many years is just, it's really exciting. It's something that I think Bengals fans all over the country are excited about, and especially in Cincinnati. My phone was blowing up last night.
I bet it was. Now, tell me what kind of fan you are when you're watching the game, because this was a close one. I mean, there were a lot of dramatic moments.
So I went into this game trying to have as little expectations as possible. I did not want to get my hopes up too high. I didn't want to get them set too low. Just wanted to enjoy the game. But about 5 minutes in, that went straight out the window. I was just on pins and needles all game long, going down by 11 into halftime.
Oh, yeah.
That stop at the end of the first half really kind of energized me, and then coming out into the second half, I knew what they were going to try to do, and just watching that second half develop, it really did just get me excited. It got me to the point where when they went into overtime, I was all in. I was like, you know what? We have a chance. We have a real chance to go play in a Super Bowl.
The first time you let yourself think that, huh?
Yeah, first time. And then we lost the coin flip.
I know. I thought it was over. I was like, well, that's it.
And that's been a big debate, I know, with a lot of the playoff games. The coin flip decided a few games, I feel like. But this one, when you got the coin flip, Chiefs get the ball first. What was going through your mind?
Oh, I thought at that point, game's over. We're going to lose. Yeah, I thought for sure this was just going to be another example of why the rule needs to be changed. But then the Bengals did what they've done for the last 3 games. That defense stepped up. They got a timely interception, and they put it on the foot of their rookie kicker. And I think every team that needs a kicker is going to be drafting one in the 5th round this year, just to redo what the Bengals did.
I think you have a future in sports. Listen to him. He's putting like Buzz Baker to shame over here.
I started in sports. I started in TV and sports before I made the transition over to news.
I can totally see it. I know me and Allie were screaming at the TV. She came over to watch the game with me last night. We were like, tails never fails. And they went with heads. I was livid. Now, the one question I wanted to ask you is about the pronunciation of the Cincinnati team's mascot, because you say it differently than I do.
It is the Bengals.
Bengals.
Bengals. B-E-N-G-A-L-S. If you say Bengals, you're wrong.
Oh, snap.
Yep.
I mean, Jim is the expert.
He just drew a line in the sand.
I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there. I have to watch Chris Collinsworth whenever they play on a Sunday night say Bengals, and it infuriates me.
Now, I know there's a lot of people though that say that's a band. That's a band. The Bengals are a band or a bracelet.
Well, if you're from Cincinnati, it's a football team.
I love it.
All right. Football team.
I just had to ask you that. Well, Jim, I'm so happy for you. I really am.
Too.
Do you have plans for the Super Bowl yet?
Not at this point. They're still kind of up in the air, although I will say I have already called in and asked off for that Monday.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Good for you. I think you deserve
absolutely.
it. After this performance, I'd give it to you.
I just want to be able to stay up and watch the game. I don't want to have to get into work at 4 a.m. next day.
I don't blame. Well, now we know that you were up last night watching it. So.
I was, and I didn't sleep afterwards either.
Too excited.
I was so excited. I got maybe 2 hours of sleep last night.
I really am happy for you. Genuinely.
I'm so excited.
I love it.
I can't contain it. Last night after they won, I was standing up, cheering, trying to keep it soft because my wife was asleep, but I couldn't contain it. So it was so exciting, and I'm so looking forward to 2 weeks from yesterday, 2 weeks from now, playing in a Super Bowl. The thought that I could possibly see the very first Super Bowl victory in franchise history. Not even my dad, who was alive in the 80s, got to see something like that. It blows my mind.
I know. Well, now I know what I'm going to get your baby when it's born. A little baby Bengals onesie.
There we go.
He's expecting right now, so you better let your wife sleep.
Oh,
she needs her sleep.
Of course.
She's expecting.
She's the boss. She wants to take a nap. That's absolutely fine.
That's right.
Plenty of other TVs in the house I can go watch.
Absolutely.
Well, Jim, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Appreciate coming on.
You can come back anytime.
Yeah, just invite me on back.
I will.